You were already
And
working at Dashdot before you before you said, right, I'm going to become a client and go buy a property and do all that kind of stuff. So
absolutely,
how
yes. And
how different was it from like what you were already in? You were already working at Dashdot, and then you had that experience. So how different was it from what you expected versus what you received?
but first, it's the quality of the people you interact with,
Mm,
right? And it's just you're just here to make your journey like frictionless.
mm,
Um, and the other thing, this is they go above and beyond what I was expecting. For example, uh, we need to do a building and pest report. Right?
mm.
So I thought I would have to go through it and then extract what needs to be done and what needs to be basically what needs to be addressed. And I said, oh yeah, it's going to take time. Like pest building and pest report is not the best, most interesting read.
Mm.
And what I got from them is just, hey, Julian, we went through the report. Here's all the things that needs to be addressed. If you're okay with that, we're going to ask basically the vendor to give us a discount. So everything was done. All I had to say, yeah, makes sense. Yes, paying 5 minutes.
Awesome.
And yeah, I think that's the moment where I say, yeah, they really go the extra step. And that's where I say, yeah, it's beyond my expectations. Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So you've bought a few properties now you've obviously bought 6 properties in the US, you've got land in Lombok, you've bought and sold a couple of properties in Australia, you've got another property now. What are the biggest lessons that you've learned specifically about property investing that you would be able to share with somebody else?
So the touch wood so far, I didn't have bad experiences. Right? They've been all like profitable investment. But what I can talk about are the rules I'm applying. So the first one, number one, is buy with your brain, not with your heart. Right? It's an investment. It's about numbers. Okay? The second one is think about the worst scenario, and if you can live with it, go ahead. And I always think about the worst scenario. For me, like if I can see that the worst scenario is, I don't think the property prices will go down. Worst case scenarios, they stay where they are. I'm fine with it. And the third one is surround yourself with people complementing your skills. So when I went to the US, when all the market was flooded with mainly bad assets, right? And I'm not a builder, right? So that's why I went with my friend, who basically just by looking at the property and touching it would be able to tell you if the property is built on sound foundations or not.
Yeah.
So always surround yourself with where you have gaps. That would be my third advice.